Welcome back to Today we will learn about the explosive revelations and devastating secrets that are about to rock Salem to its very core in the upcoming Thursday and Friday episodes. The shocking developments we're witnessing promise to deliver some of the most heart-wrenching moments this beloved soap opera has ever produced. The courtroom bombshell, EJ's impossible choice. In what can only be described as a devastating turn of events, Friday's episode of August 22 will witness EJ DiMera standing on the precipice of an unthinkable decision. The weight of protecting his family while ensuring justice for his son Johnny has pushed EJ into an impossible corner. Our sources indicate that EJ has finally reached the breaking point where he's prepared to shatter the silence that has been protecting little Rachel Black from the consequences of her actions. The courtroom atmosphere will be electric with tension as EJ wrestles with his conscience, knowing that revealing Rachel as his shooter could destroy the innocent child's future forever. However, his paternal instincts for Johnny are equally powerful, creating an internal battle that threatens to tear the DiMera patriarch apart. Kristen's desperate pleas for more time have fallen on increasingly deaf ears, as EJ recognizes that Johnny's freedom hangs in the balance with each passing moment. What makes this situation even more complex is the psychological toll it's taking on young Rachel herself. Marlena Evans has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, employing her expertise to help the traumatized child cope with the overwhelming guilt and confusion that has been consuming her. The veteran psychiatrist suspects that Rachel may be suffering from dissociative amnesia, a condition that could explain her fragmented memories of that fateful night when she pulled the trigger. Brady's world comes crashing down. The ripple effects of these revelations promise to devastate Brady Black in ways that even longtime viewers might not anticipate. When the truth about Rachel's involvement finally surfaces, Brady will face the crushing realization that his own daughter was responsible for nearly killing EJ. The emotional devastation will be compounded by his immediate impulse to place blame squarely on Kristen's shoulders, a reaction that speaks to the deep-seated trust issues that continue to plague their relationship. Sarah Horton finds herself in an increasingly precarious position as Brady turns to her with pressing questions about the situation. Whether these inquiries concern Tate's emotional state, the mysterious baby circumstances, or Rachel's troubling behavior, Sarah's responses could prove pivotal in determining how the truth ultimately unfolds. Her medical background and close proximity to the family dynamics make her both a valuable confidant and a potential catalyst for explosive revelations. The courtroom drama reaches fever pitch when Judge Leo Stark prepares to deliver what everyone believes will be the final verdict in Johnny's case. However, Salem residents should prepare themselves for one of the most shocking interruptions in Days of Our Lives history. Just as Leo is about to read the jury's decision, Kristen DiMera will burst through the courtroom doors in a desperate attempt to save both her daughter and her nephew. Kristen's ultimate sacrifice. In a move that demonstrates the fierce maternal instincts that have always defined her character, Kristen will make the heart-wrenching decision to confess to EJ's shooting herself. This stunning turn of events represents the culmination of months of internal struggle as Kristen has watched the investigation close in around her innocent daughter. Her willingness to face imprisonment at Statesville demonstrates the lengths to which she'll go to protect Rachel from a justice system that may not understand the psychological complexities of a child's actions. The confession scene promises to be one of the most emotionally charged moments in recent memory, as Kristen's voice breaks while she admits to a crime she didn't commit. The courtroom will fall into stunned silence as spectators process the implications of this unexpected development. For Johnny, Kristen's confession represents salvation from a conviction that seemed increasingly inevitable, but it comes at the devastating cost of watching his aunt sacrifice her freedom for his. Tate's hidden heartbreak. Meanwhile, Tate Black continues to navigate the most painful chapter of his young life, believing that he's forever lost the opportunity to know his child. The poignant father-son conversations between Tate and Brady will showcase some of the most authentic emotional acting we've seen from both performers. Tate's anguish over never meeting his baby creates a tragic irony that soap opera fans will find both heartbreaking and infuriating, especially knowing that he has already held little Tesoro without realizing the truth. The cruel twist of fate that has kept Tate from recognizing his own son adds layers of complexity to an already intricate storyline. Every moment that Tate spends near the baby represents a missed opportunity for connection, while Sophia's ongoing deception creates an increasingly unstable foundation that threatens to collapse at any moment. Sophia's dangerous game. Sophia Choi's emotional state continues to deteriorate as the weight of her elaborate deception takes its toll. Each encounter with Tate near baby Tesoro sends her into barely controlled panic attacks, as she struggles to maintain the fiction that their child was a girl who has already been placed with adoptive parents. The psychological pressure of living such a significant lie is beginning to manifest in physical symptoms that could soon become impossible to hide. Sarah Horton's persistent encouragement for Sophia to reveal the truth adds another layer of pressure to an already volatile situation. As a medical professional who has uncovered the discrepancies in Sophia's story through examination of medical records, Sarah finds herself in the uncomfortable position of knowing about a deception that's causing immeasurable pain to multiple families. Her moral obligation to encourage honesty conflicts with her professional duty to respect patient confidentiality, creating an ethical dilemma that will test her character's integrity. The Melinda Trask connection. The involvement of District Attorney Melinda Trask in facilitating Sophia's fake adoption scheme represents one of the most shocking abuse of power storylines Days of Our Lives has ever attempted. Melinda's decision to help orchestrate the elaborate cover-up stems from her own painful experiences with loss and separation from her daughter. However, her willingness to manipulate legal documents and create false adoption papers crosses ethical and legal boundaries that could destroy her career and land her in prison. The fake adoption paperwork that Melinda helped create represents a ticking time bomb that threatens to explode not just Sophia's carefully constructed lies, but Melinda's entire professional reputation. When the truth inevitably surfaces, the legal ramifications could extend far beyond personal embarrassment to include criminal charges for fraud, obstruction of justice, and abuse of office. Behind the scenes, the leak that shook production. In an unprecedented behind-the-scenes revelation, our exclusive sources have confirmed the dramatic confrontation between Days of Our Lives production staff and entertainment journalists who dared to publish advance spoilers about these storylines. The production company's aggressive response to the leaked information has created an atmosphere of tension between the show's publicity department and the entertainment press that covers it. The fact that the show's PR representatives contacted journalists with angry demands to suppress spoiler information has inadvertently confirmed the accuracy of the leaked storylines. This heavy-handed approach to damage control has backfired spectacularly, as their very reaction validated the credibility of the advance information. The resulting blacklist of certain entertainment journalists represents an unprecedented level of hostility between the show and the media outlets that help promote it. The production team's panic over the early revelation of these plot points suggests that they recognize the potential impact these storylines could have on viewer engagement and ratings. Their attempts to maintain secrecy around Kristen's confession and Rachel's involvement demonstrate the high-stakes nature of these particular story developments. What lies ahead? As these explosive revelations continue to unfold, Salem residents and viewers alike should prepare for emotional devastation on multiple fronts. The truth about baby Tesoro's identity cannot remain hidden much longer, and when it finally emerges, the fallout will likely reshape several key relationships permanently. Tate's eventual discovery of his son's true identity will trigger a custody battle that could tear apart the fragile peace that currently exists between the involved families. His potential demand for full custody, combined with his justified anger over the deception, promises to create legal and emotional chaos that will reverberate throughout Salem for months to come. The psychological impact on young Rachel Black will require ongoing professional intervention, as the child struggles to process her role in nearly killing a family member. Marlena's expertise will be crucial in helping Rachel navigate the complex emotions surrounding her actions and their consequences. These upcoming episodes represent some of the most emotionally complex storytelling Days of Our Lives has attempted in recent years, combining legal drama, family secrets, and psychological trauma into a narrative that promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats while reaching for tissues to dry their tears.